Senior student trainer, Chloe Peak. She's escorted by her mother, Tessa Peak. The last senior student trainer and LETV student, Brooklyn Pipes. She's escorted by her mother, Amanda Pipes, and father, Wade Pipes, and brother, Britton Pipes. Now the first senior cheerleader will be Kaylin Boyce. Kaylin's escorted by her parents, Crystal and Buck Rivers, siblings, Papa Kennedy, Kinley, and Kingston, grandmother Jackie Stevens, Aunt Mika, and uncles Derek and Keena. Next senior cheerleader is Tamaya Chapman. She's escorted by her mother, Corinthia Chapman, father, Terrence Chapman, brother, Terrence Jr., and nephew, Major Mims. Next senior cheerleader is Kamari Ellis. She's escorted by her mother, Whitney Peacock, stepfather, Zachary Fant, father, Rakeem Ellis, and brother, Caden Peacock. Next senior cheerleader will be Courtney Howard. She's escorted by her father, Thomas Howard, mother and stepfather, Jackie and John Harris. Next senior cheerleader is Caden Johnson. He's escorted by his mother, Bree Johnson, and sister, Kaylee Johnson. And our senior mascot, Aiden Blair. He's escorted by his mother, Allison Blair, and father, Brandon Blair. Our senior cheer manager is Alyssa King. She's escorted by her mother, Audra Thomas, brothers, Devin King and Kayla Neal, Aunt Ruby McKinley, Aunt Sarah Nelson, and cousin Jakiah Ray. Our first senior dazzler is Tatum McCord. She's escorted by her mother, Alicia McCord, and Joseph McCord, her father. Next dazzler, Miss Carmody Martin. She's escorted by her mother, Kendra Martin, and Orlando Lucky, her father, and her grandmother, Hazel Martin. The next senior dazzler is Fallon Parker. She's escorted by her mother, Yashika Robinson, and her uncle, Legarian Robinson. Along with Fallon is Everselina Robinson, senior dazzler. Again, escorted by her mother, Yashika Robinson, and uncle, Legarian Robinson, and godfather, Billy Laws. Our first senior band member is Flora Aniceto. She's escorted by her sisters, Liza Aniceto, and Medby Escobedo, and brother Gustavo Escobedo. Next senior band member is Israel Barker, escorted by Father Elton Barker and Mother Kankayla Rudd. Next senior band member is Marin Bryant. She's escorted by her father Martin Bryant, stepmother Dakota Bryant, brothers Brody and Clark Bryant, and sister Mala Bryant. Next senior band member is Dallas Crane. Escorted by Father Edward Crane, Brother James Crane, and mentor Rubio Blanco. Next senior band member, Anderson Douglas. Escorted by Mother Tammy Grunyard and Father Herb Douglas. Next senior band member, Raymond Glenn. Escorted by Mother Tequila Glenn. Next senior band member, Marcaden Holt. Escorted by Mother Desiree Jefferson, Brother Tyrell Hatley, and Sister Destiny Hatley. Next senior band member, Miss Layla Lane. She's escorted by her father, Jerry Lane, her mother, Katrina Lane, and sister, Jada Lane. Next band member, Roger Latney, escorted by Mother Regina Walker. Next senior band member, Justice Obing. Escorted by Mother Celeste Obing. Next senior band member is Luis Perez. Escorted by Mother Marcia Chavez and stepfather Rudy Morales. Next senior in the band is Riley Smith, escorted by Mother Tracy Smith and Father Stephen Smith. Next senior band member is Amber Thorpe, escorted by her father Terry Thorpe. Next senior band member is Lanesia Ware, escorted by Sister Ty Ware and Brother DJ Ware. Next senior band members are Naja White. She's escorted by Mother Veronica Huff, brothers Michael White, Gabri Huff, and Kyvon Jackson, and Sister Snow White. Next senior band member, Jaden Willis, escorted by Mother Lakeisha Williams, Father Goldie Willis, and Brother Jalen Willis. And those are the senior band members. The next group will be the LETV seniors, Malachi Lewis, escorted by Mother Ashley Weeks and Father Coben Smith. Next senior in LETV and journalism is Isabella Roach. She's escorted by her mother, Jessica Roach, and father, Sean Roach. Next senior LETV member is Mackenzie Morris. She's escorted by mother, Jessica Howell, and father, Aaron Howell. And our last senior LETV member is Lenny Lee. She's escorted by grandfather Stephen Davis. Seniors, congratulations. Liberty LLC wants to thank you for all of your hard work and dedication you have given to the Leopard family. Good luck in your future endeavors. Thanks again. Let's give the seniors a hand. Officials for tonight's game are from the East Texas chapter. Referee Jim Cranford, umpire James Ross, head linesman Rick Myers, line judge Fabian Hubbard, back judge Scott Satterfield, side judge Dietrich Cheatman, and field judge Robert Eddie Reckworth. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Liberty Eylau School Song. have the national anthem when both teams return to the field. And here come the Leopards.
Welcome, everybody, to Harris Field. And it's kickoff time here at Liberty Eylau High School as we're here for the final regular season game, the season finale between the Leopards and the North Lamar Panthers. This is a district finale. The winner of this game advances to the playoffs.
Yeah, man, this is a winner-go-home situation, man. Mr. Huff, man, this has been a season.
It has been.
We've done a lot. We've went the highs, the lows, the ebbs and flows. But first, I want to say thank you for this journey, this third season.
Yeah.
Huff and Gill Power Hour tag teaming this thing, and I just want to say thank you and I appreciate you. But man, there's a lot going on, boy. This is a barn burner tonight. Like the person that wins, we get to go play East Texas Nick Saban.
Yeah.
The folks that lose, they fishing in the morning with OG. So, I mean, this thing could go either way. But hopefully this thing goes the Leopard's way because, Leopard pride never dies.
Yeah.
And, just ready to see our young men get after it. Proud of our young men.
So, as we said, this is a final district game of the season. This is the regular season finale. The winner of this game advances to the playoffs to face the Carthage Bulldogs next week in the first round of the Texas Class 4A Division II state playoffs. And we currently have the national anthem about to be played by the Leopard Band, so we'll take a short break.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit Greg Orr Auto.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
All right, folks, welcome back to Harris Field. It's time for the coin toss. The captains tonight for the Leopards are number 1, senior Tavarius Neal. Number 13, senior Cameron Hadaway. Number 2, senior Carter Stanley. And number 77, senior Shamar Pickett. And it's senior night here at Liberty Eylau, if you didn't notice, with all those senior captains. So we just had our senior night festivities during the pregame session of this game with all of the senior football game atmosphere seniors, with the band, the cheerleaders, the dazzlers, all of those people who make up Friday Night Lights being honored tonight for their senior year, I guess you call this.
Absolutely. It was, I don't know if you want to call it a beautiful ceremony, but it was nice to see the seniors and their families. I mean, you know, it's nice to put a cap on things, to end what you started. A lot of these kids started, you know, as Leopards, and they're finishing tonight as Leopards, so.
Hopefully it won't be the finish tonight. Hopefully got one more in us.
Well, the finish for Harris Field.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Finish here at home. And so it's a big night for these guys and girls, the girls that are cheerleaders, and some of the guys and girls that are in the band as well. So this will be an exciting atmosphere here tonight at Harris Field. But we have the Leopards coming into this matchup 2-6 overall. The North Lamar Panthers come in 5-4 overall. The Leopards picked up their first victory in district last week against the Pittsburgh Pirates last week in Pitt. The score was 33-21. North Lamar, they fell last week to Pleasant Grove, big. And they came to Texarkana in what was supposed to be a home game for the Panthers, but due to the weather last week, a little rain in the area, they traveled down, switched that game to a home game for PG, and North Lamar fell to PG pretty heavily last week. And so you have two teams who, one team coming off a win, one team coming off a loss. North Lamar, they won 5 games earlier in the season. They won a few district games, and here they are with an opportunity to go to the playoffs for the first time since, I think, maybe 10 years or so in their program.
Yeah, tonight's you know, in the college football world, they call it trap games. Mm-hmm. You know, we're typically, you know, our beloved listeners and readers and viewers, they see a veer offense at least 3 or 4 times a year, maybe, triple option offense.
Yeah.
We haven't seen one yet.
No, this will be the first one.
Yeah. So this is,
And they start off with an onside kick. So they're going to pull out all the tricks tonight to try to get a win here in Harris Field on what senior night, and try to spoil the Leopards senior night. But fortunately, the Leopards recover that onside kick, and they will start 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Quarterback Britton Pipes will bring the Leopard offense out for the first offensive possession of this ball game. Pipes has completed 46 of 95 passes on the season. He has 591 yards, 4 total touchdowns, and 7 INTs. He's joined in the backfield tonight by senior tailback
Caleb
Parks. So they're going to hand it off to Prevost, and the jet sweep, and Prevost's rolling. He's at the 45. He makes a man miss. That's actually Tavarius Neal. That's number 1. And he's going to get into the end zone on the opening play of the game. So he couldn't see what the number was due to the angle that he was running in at first. But as soon as he cut the corner, you saw that number 1 standing out in that jersey, and he found the end zone from 50 yards out. Tavarius Neal on the opening play of the ball game.
That was a nice design by Coach Eddie Milner.
Yeah.
Tavarius Neal saw that edge, and he got on down.
So the Leopards strike quickly. We're only 10 seconds into the ball game. And the Leopards have 6 points on the board with the extra point pending. Apologies to Mr. Neal on that touchdown. We couldn't see the number at first. We were looking at those cleats.
Yes, yes.
They have the same type of cleats on.
Yes.
So the extra point attempt is up, and it's good. Pipes is the kicker, and he's 1 for 1 so far on the night. Tavarius Neal starting his senior night off with a bang, 50-yard touchdown on a jet sweep.
That's the type of plays that we need to knock the life out of this Panther defense.
Defense, yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
You're
Get tongue-tied. Doing 3 things.
You're doing 3 things at one time. You're writing for the Texarkana Gazette.
And then you volunteered me to be the PA announcer next year. I thank you. Thank you, Tyler.
Hey, I said you could read. That's all I said.
No, Tyler was like, hey, Earl needs
I was trying to make an embarrassing moment out of you.
No, you didn't. You gave me some other duties assigned.
I wanted you to get on the microphone and stutter like I do sometimes. But outside of that, it wasn't no intentions in that. I'm trying to set you up for failure.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, 7-0 is the score here at Harris Field. 11:50 remaining in the ball game. It's early, folks. The Leopards are on the board early. So the Leopards will come out to kick off to the Panthers of North Lamar. Back deep is number 2, Anthony Gordon, and number 12, Jackson Hoskins. W.T. Jones will kick off tonight for the Leopards. He has the ball set on the tee.
He's a weapon that we have in the back as well, and W.T. Jones, our senior.
So it's a high, short pooch kick going to be fair caught at the 25-yard line by number 4 of the Panthers. So they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So as you just said in the pregame session, the Leopards are seeing their first wing tee stout team of this season.
Yeah, that's we have to contain the edge and make sure the guy running the veer is not. Make sure we can contain the edges, and they're not, because if they get outside, then it's no man's land.
So the Panthers come to the line. They have 2 receivers split out to the right side. Want to send number 5 in motion, and the ball is on the ground. And the Leopards have it. Leopards recover the fumble. So the Panthers fumble the ball on the opening snap of the ball game offensively for themselves, and they fumble. Quarterback just loses the ball, looked around, couldn't find it, and the Leopards were on it. And they'll take over 1st down and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Wow, that's
you can't ask for nothing better, huh?
You can't.
Great start so far for this Leopard team.
That is a wonderful start. I mean, hopefully we can cash in on a couple.
One play.
Yeah, one play.
Just like last time. One play Ray, as you call it.
Exactly.
Nice crowd here tonight at Harris Field as well.
Ooh.
So we're going to throw it on a pass to, that's 12 Prevost this time around. He's going to pick up a few yards. He actually picks up the 1st down. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. 11:21 remaining here to go in the first quarter. Leopards lead 7-0. Those of you who are just tuning in or listening in via the radio, please share this live stream in the radio feed. Let everybody know the Leopards are on. They're up so far. They're going to hand it off to number 11, Jaquan Johnson, on 1st down.
Hard.
He'll get inside the 5-yard line down to about the 2. I'll mark it at the 3, which he'll be just a yard short of the 1st down marker. It'll be 2nd down and 1 from the 3-yard line.
I bet it's an awesome feeling to know that you don't have to dive deep into your
arsenal
playbook bag, as the kids like to say, and you could just, me versus you, just put your hat on the man across from you.
This time they're going to hand it off once again to Johnson. Johnson's going to make a man miss, and he looks as if he gets into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown, Liberty Eylau Leopards. Jaquan Johnson for 2 yards out. Hey, man, don't talk about me too
We're
much,
live,
man. We're
sir.
live now.
We are live. No. Oh, man. You got to love it, man.
We're live, man. You can't come in here with that.
Not at all.
I hope they didn't hear that one.
Oh, no. I hope they did not.
Tried to move my mic.
Man, I was trying to cover my mic as well.
So anyways, the Leopards score once again on a 3-yard touchdown from number 11, Jaquan Johnson. The extra point attempt is good by number 3, Britton Pipes. So the Leopards lead 14-0. We're not even 2 minutes into the game.
Man, they got me working so hard over here. I feel like this is early in the day today, man. I'm writing stats, trying to talk to you, typing. Got people diving in, giving their input.
Cheer footballs are sponsored by Texas.
We're only a minute and 32 seconds into the ball game. And the Leopards are up 14-0. Shout out to the people here in the press box tonight. We got
Absolutely. We're having
some
a fun
visitors
time,
in the press
man.
box, and they come in giving us a good laugh. I'll tell you that much. 10:28 remaining here in the first quarter. It's our last time in the Huff and Gill suite this year. Gill?
Yeah, it is, man. All right, but look, next year when we come back, if we come back, because now that you told Mr. Wright that I'm going to be announcing, But, this is our last. It's bittersweet, but, man, I like coming up here with you. And I like what Coach Davis and Coach Milner are cooking up, man. They got us working up here. Hopefully we can get a couple more scores And at halftime, both coaches can talk, and we have a running clock this second half.
Giving it all they got in that last hoorah, huh?
Huh?
Giving it all they got in that last hoorah, huh?
Yes, sir, and I love it that way. Give our Leopard faithful something to cling on to the next week.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Last home game of the season. Giving it all you got.
Nothing wrong with that.
So we're awaiting the officials to...
So just for visual purposes, I want to tell our viewers at home, we have the alumni dazzlers over there.
Mm-hmm.
Those are those extra hats that you see. We also have like our alumni band members, and we also have like some of the middle school band intertwined. So
we have a drone is what the pause of play is here. There's a drone on the...
Who's flying a drone?
The west end of the field here. And the officials are pointing out the drone. Not sure who's flying this drone into the stadium here tonight. I don't know if it's the LETV crew. Maybe
it's Michigan. It's the Wolverines. Jim Harbaugh he understands the talented kids that we have. He sent...
That's a good one.
The guy that wore. Did you see him peek over that guy in that blue dot?
Did you see the Central Michigan? Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
To the drone, please remove it from the area.
And Mr. Wright says, please remove the drone from the area.
So whoever has the drone,
thank you.
They're asking them to remove the drone from the area.
Hey man, you can't fly those around government buildings.
I mean, this is a football game though. Maybe you want drone footage in your video clips.
Man, you gotta go through. You gotta call Miss Howe or call me or you can't just fly drones out here.
Okay.
We're not doing that.
I'm going to bring one tomorrow and fly. Here we go. Whoa, nice tackle on the kickoff. And I believe that's number 62 once again. Gabe Jarvis. Jarvis made a few plays last week on the special teams for the Leopards.
I saw Twin this morning, man. I saw his brother. I call him Twin as well.
Okay.
And, I get them mixed up. And I was like, Twin, you ready to play tonight? He was like, no, sir, Mr. Gill. I'm ready to rake. I'm ready to go yard. I said, all right, Twin. I can't wait till baseball season.
You made a nice tackle there.
Absolutely.
On the kickoff for the Leopards. And the Panthers will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line.
Let's see what Coach Stan, the man, dials up on our defense here. Our kids are playing some inspired ball, man. I love it.
Here we go. The Panthers, they'll come out. The quarterback will keep it. And there's a flag going to be thrown from the umpire. Looks as if I saw a face mask being grabbed on the tackle, and I think that's going to be the call. And it is. It's going to be a personal foul face mask against the Leopards. So that'll give the Panthers 15 additional yards. And that'll be enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 coming up from the 45-yard line. I thought I saw a little tugging high, but you never know.
Man, that rendition of Aaliyah is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Here we go. They're going to send number 5 in motion. He'll drop back the pass this time. He's going to throw it. He has a man open, but he overthrows him. So they release the tailback. They fake him in a motion, and they release him out on a wheel route, and he's just overthrown by the quarterback, number 9.
Yeah, you don't do something a lot, then it's kind of foreign to you,
Yeah. And I remember me and you in the offseason, in the spring, we kind of saw some Twitter talk from the Panthers head coach reaching out, to coaches around the country asking, how do you help build a football program?
I remember that.
You remember I sent you
remember that. Yeah. Yes, I do. I remember that.
And so I'm sure he's pretty happy of the momentum they have this year. This
Absolutely.
time they're going to run it. The ball is actually on the ground, but the quarterback gets it back. And he's going to get nothing. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 11. He actually loses a yard. 3rd and 11 coming up for the Panthers.
Was that the running back?
That was the quarterback that ran an option.
What's his name?
Blake Hildreth.
Blake Hildreth. Baller.
3rd and 11 coming up for the the Panthers. Leopard defense trying to get a 3rd down stop. 9:17 remaining here in the first quarter of play. 14-0 is the score. LE leads North Lamar. So he's going to fake the dive, and he'll keep it, and he's going to be met in the backfield by a few Leopards. That's Jaquan Johnson in on the stop, as well as somebody else, and we got a few extracurricular activities going on here on the field.
We like to call it commotion here.
Yeah, I call it extracurricular activity.
I don't want to call it that. It's not that.
It's what it is.
Look, commotion.
Physical education is what it is.
Let's get
So anyways, there is no flags, fortunately, on the commotion, as you call it.
If you have to use force, Earl.
So that's going to be 4th and 11 coming up for the Panthers. The quarterback Hildreth will drop back to punt. Number 12, Daquan Prevost, and number 1, Tavarius Neal. A dangerous duo.
That's a very dangerous duo. One of the most dangerous duos in the city, possibly.
And I think the punt was tipped as it went sideways.
And you see bodies flying. I love to see it from our Leopards.
So I don't know if he side-footed it or if the Leopards got a hand on it,
Might
but
have been a little right foot creep there.
something, because the ball only sailed about 5 or 7 yards. And it went out of bounds, and the Leopards will have favorable field position.
So, Mr. Huff, I don't know if it's me or not, but our guys playing with a different pizzazz, as Ben Stiller would say in
We've
the
been
movie.
playing with a little spunk the past few weeks.
We
We've
have.
been dating back to the Pleasant Grove game a few
That's
weeks
where
ago.
it started.
That's where it all kind of kicked in for us.
It did.
And I kind of said the other day, I think we're kind of finding the sweet spot at the right time in the year.
That's true, too.
Just got to keep it up.
We have to.
1st and 10 coming up from the 42-yard line. Leopards 42 yards away from the end zone. They're going to hand it off on 1st down. I believe that's number 16 on the carry. That's 6. Okay, I knew it was a 6 somewhere. Greg London, the tailback on that carry. Couldn't tell the number from the 10 in this press box. A little dark, Mr. Gill. We got to take this 10 off.
Told you turn the light on. You were making fun
And
of
that
my
light ain't going
eyesight.
to help.
Nah.
This is 10.
Yeah.
So London does pick up 6 yards on the 1st down carry. It'll be 2nd and 4 coming up from the 36-yard line. 7:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Clock still rolling. Leopards up 14 points. Trying to put more up. They're going to hand it off to London once again. Oh, he keeps his balance. This time the Panthers are going to close in and stop him, but he does pick up about 3 yards. He'll be just about a yard or half a yard short of the 1st down marker.
They came in there quick, didn't they, Mr. Huff?
They did.
Taken down by number 9, Hildreth.
But when he made the play to keep his balance, kind of gave the Panthers an opportunity to close in and make the stop, and they did. Stopping them a yard short.
Fast. I like it.
You think so?
Well, I mean, if we can
He
keep the ball
scored.
on the ground going.
He scored in the 2 touchdowns in the first minute and a half. Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Leopards come out in the empty set. Pipes is going to throw it. It's caught. That's W.T. Jones. He makes one man miss. He's going to get enough for the 1st down. Maybe about 4 yards extra. Nice job there by Pipes. Just on a quick route to the open man, W.T. Jones, the reliable senior.
Oh, yeah. That was Pike's first pass of the day. Good to start 1 for 1.
Yep. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. 6:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Leopards come out 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. London is the tailback. They're going to hand it off to London inside. Panthers closing in quickly. They stop him after a gain of about 3 yards.
London on the carry.
2nd down coming up for the Leopards. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Number 12, Hoskins.
Man, those Panthers, man, they're swarming our ground game. Maybe we should maybe keep it in the air a little bit.
They've only thrown 1 pass tonight, though.
Oh, I know. I mean, but if they continue to do this, put it in the air, Mr. Huff.
2nd and 7 from the 24-yard line. Clock steady ticking here in the first quarter, down to 5:20. Pipes is going to send Prevost in motion from right to left. They'll hand it off inside to the tailback, and he's trying to keep his balance. And he's going to maybe have enough for the 1st down. Can't see just yet. That is a 1st down. It's London on that carry, and London picked up 7 yards, just the amount he needed.
Man, we're just meticulously right, just going down the field. just, kind of, I hate to use this terminology, but someone just beating the life out of someone. Like
You just said they're stopping us.
Well, I mean, we just got 8 yards to get a first down.
Play before you said they're stopping us.
They did. They stopped us 2 consecutive plays. Hey, don't get me riled up, Mr. Huff. I've had a long 2 days, man. Come on, Mr. Huff. You don't know my struggle.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. They're going to run it once again. And they're going to close in quickly this time and meet him in the backfield. So we lose maybe about a yard on that carry. Nice job by the Panther defense closing in, forcing a negative play. 2nd and 11 coming up for the Leopard offense.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the ticker.
So the Leopards will break the huddle. They'll come out with 2 receivers to both sides. Single back is Greg London. Pipes is going to throw it. It's caught. That's W.T. Jones once again on the reception, but he's going to be well short of the first down marker.
W.T. Jones.
Be 3rd and about 8 coming up for the Leopards from about the 14-yard line.
See what we dial up here.
3.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter of play. See if we can put some more points up before it runs out.
Man, I would attack some of these DBs like on this outer perimeter, man. It looks like look how it stands. Wait, I'm gonna show it to you because his toes were like facing in a few seconds ago. See that guy on the inside, his toes are facing in.
So Pipes is going to fake it. He's under pressure. He throws it. It's incomplete. So he was looking for W.T. Jones once again. Ball just slips through the hands of W.T. Jones, and that'll bring up 4th down. And I'm pretty sure we'll go for it. It's 4th and 8 from the 14-yard line.
Hopefully we can convert here, keep the chains a moving.
Similar start to what we saw last week. Last week the Leopards came out, started out hot with a 21-0 lead before Pittsburgh started to kind of claw their way back into that game, and the Leopards finally pulled off in the second half. But if you're the Leopards and you get in a 21-point or so lead this early in the game, you can't let your foot off their necks.
No, we got to keep the foot on the gas in the left lane, as Chad Morris used to say.
So here's the 4th down play. It's 4th and 8. Pipes is rolling. He's going to throw it. He has a man, actually, and it's caught. Whoa, what a play. W.T. Jones with the touchdown reception.
That was a good play.
From Pipes. Pipes rolled for his life, and he just threw the ball to the open man in the end zone. W.T. Jones had his heels pretty much at the back of the end zone, standing wide open. And he caught it.
That was a heck of an awareness.
Yeah. So, Leopards lead 20-0 with the extra point pending, trying to make it 21-0.
Deep snapping is number 11, Jaquan Johnson.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen on that play.
And we are up, man. It's a lovely thing.
Snap is back. Kick is up and straight down the middle. Good. So, 3 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 21-0 is our score. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the final 3 minutes here of the first quarter here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, welcome back.
North Lamar.
To Harrisfield, where the Leopards lead 21-0 with 3 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play. And on the extra point attempt, there was a personal foul against North Lamar, so the Leopards are kicking off from the opposite 45-yard line. It's going to be a kick that'll roll into the end zone for a touchback.
21-0, Mr. Huff.
21-0.
Got to keep that foot on the gas.
I agree.
To kick off, the Panthers
So
take
far, so
over
good.
first and 10
Defense
on the
has
20-yard line.
not even given up a first down so far through the first quarter.
Oh, we have it?
It would be nice to continue that defensive run here on this drive and throughout the rest of this first half for sure. So the Panthers will come back out 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, trying to get some production offensively.
This has been an interesting first quarter.
So we have a new tailback in for North Lamar. So they're going to hand it off to him, and he's going to get nothing. That's number 24, the new tailback, J.T. Franklin. He's actually listed on the roster as a fullback.
DeAndre Martin.
And he's going to get
And number
nothing.
9,
Number 9 for the
Ford.
Leopards, Carlos Ford in on that stop, as well as DeAndre Martin.
I like to see the throwback guys that put their hand in the dirt to go. Like this Mr. J.T. Franklin.
So it's 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers after the no gain on the last play. This time they're going to hand it off to the wingback on a end around, and he's trying to make his way back around the field, but he can't. But there is a late flag thrown from one of the officials, and he's going to signal another face mask.
Hoskins on the carry.
So the same official who called the first face mask somehow sees one on this one. I didn't see much that time. First time around I did. Didn't see much on this one, but Coach Stan Kimball is making it known to the defense. Keep your hands from above the net.
That's a human error that happens in the game of football.
So that does give the Panthers a first down. The only 2 first downs said they didn't have one. Well, they actually do have 2, and both of them have come off of face mask penalties, not offensive production. So if you're the Leopards, you don't want to give them yards. Keep taking yards.
No, we can't make it easy on them as his time ticks down.
Here we go. The Panthers are going to run it. Hand it off inside on a dive. And it's going to be stopped for about a gain of 2 yards. That's Franklin once again. J.T. Franklin, number 24, on the carry for North Lamar. 2nd and 8 coming up. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
I see us with a heavy dose of this Franklin guy on this possession. J.T. Franklin?
Yep. Well, he's actually just checked out the ball game. So won't see him on this play.
As I said that. Yeah.
They have a new fullback in, number 32, Cameron Whitner. Whitner actually is going to be the man with the ball, and he's going to get maybe a half a yard on the carry.
Whitner on the carry. Taken down again by number
So
53,
you were right. If
number 19,
Franklin was in, the man that came in
Greer.
for her, he got the
Bring up
ball. So
third,
Franklin
about
probably would have
7
him
for the
too.
Panthers.
3rd and 8. Clock's inside of a minute now, down to 45 seconds.
I would think that if you're down 3 scores and you run this slow, lethargic offense, I'd figure you –
Kinda speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, like the urgency of them.
Yeah.
Because it is a slow offense.
They're going to hand it off once again. Oh, they faked the handoff. Quarterback keeps it. He has a pitch, man. They're going to get a first down.
Oh, wow.
They're going to cross the 50-yard line. That's number 10.
Number 10,
Rhett Bestel.
carry. Taken
Gets
down
the
by
pitch
number
from the
9.
quarterback, number 9,
Or
Blake
number
Hildreth.
25,
Nice wrinkle there
David
by the
Walker.
Panthers, faking the inside dive. Quarterback keeps it on the option around the left side. Has the pitch man, finds him, and they pick up the first down.
That was a good play.
It was. 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Let's see if the Panthers run a play or if they let the clock run out. I think they're going to get a snap off. And we have movement along the offensive front and defensive front.
The only marker on the play looks like
There's
offside
flags
against
on the
the
play.
Leopards.
They're pointing as if it's against the Leopards, so I'm pretty sure it'll be offsides against the
Number 9,
defense.
Hildreth on the carry, taken down by number Johnson.
We have to have some discipline there on that D-line. But, you know, like, I feel like personally calls like that are kind of inexcusable, man. We're in the last game of the season. But it happens. Human nature.
So that is the final play of the first quarter. At the end of one, the Leopards lead 21-0. They call this something in Madden and 2K world, Mr. Gill.
Dub Ace rules in effect.
Peter roll.
Peter roll, yeah. You know, I'm used to playing for whatever, you know, food in college.
Let's keep it up, though. We'll be
Peter
back.
roll.
We'll be back with the second quarter of play live from Harris Field here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Our career and technical department provides academic and technical skills for all students. Departments including are welding, auto tech, human and health services, culinary arts, LETV, and cosmetology. Come join our CTE program for a lifetime learning experience.
All right, welcome back, folks. It's the start of the second quarter here at Harris Field, where the Leopards lead 21-0 against the North Lamar Panthers.
It's always a beautiful sight when those Leopards from South Texarkana are on top.
So it's 1st and 5 for North Lamar from the 37-yard line currently. After the previous play to end the first quarter, the Leopards jumped off sides. This time they're going to do the same play, but to the opposite side. They fake the inside dive and run the option. Leopards snuff it out this time and stop him after he picks up 2 yards. Quarterback Blake Hildreth on the carry for North Lamar.
I think North Lamar is like, hey, let's slow it down, man. Let's calm it down. And if we, you know, keep things within our game, maybe we could maybe we can score. There's a lot of activity around here in Harris Field. From drones to kids on the rails to man, it's going crazy right now. I love it though. That's the atmosphere that you want. That's the atmosphere that we have to continue to have here at the lovely Harris Field.
What did you do with the cage tonight? Did you move the cage?
Oh, the cage is in full effect now.
I don't see him active tonight. Maybe a little too cold for him.
It is brisk outside.
It is. I'm glad we're inside this nice, cozy press box. But anyways, on the previous play, second down, the Panthers run it once again, and they get nothing. No yards at all. Before third down and 4 from the 36-yard line. Clock's at 10:52 remaining here in the first half. Leopards still up big, 21-0. I guess you call that big.
Yeah, dub ace rules, yeah. 21, yeah. I'll be telling Mr. Macaramba to pass the sticks at this point.
So here we go. Panthers are going to drop back the pass. He has a man down the field and incomplete.
Oh, that would have been one.
It would have been. So number 6, Dallas Foster was streaking down the middle of the field, but nice job there by Jaden Coleman and number 1, Tavarius Neal in coverage for the Leopards.
Yeah, I think Mr. Coleman is making a big announcement tomorrow. I believe he's committing to whichever school he decides to go to.
Really?
I think so. I think I read that on social media or something. I'm ecstatic for him and his mom and his dad, and just happy for Mr. Coleman and his family that he secured himself somewhere to go to school, and he did it here at Liberty Eylau, so it's awesome. It's always awesome.
Congratulations to him.
Absolutely.
4th down, and the Panthers are going to go for it. They're going to keep the offense on the field, and the Leopards are going to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Woo. Number 7, W.T. Jones. Number 16, Anthony Brown. And a host of other Leopards in on the stop, and that'll be a turnover on downs, and the offense will come back out. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
Hopefully we can get a quick score here, and you know, whatever happens till halftime, and that coach meets Coach Davis down there in the black of that Liberty Eylau and say, hey, man.
I like how y'all just put that black on that Liberty Eylau.
You do, don't you?
That's a nice outline there.
Mr. Wright is making some changes.
Cost a little money, huh?
Yeah. No, Mr. Huff. It's called insurance.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll know a little bit about that too.
Oh, yes, sir.
So Leopards come out 1st and 10. Pipes
Woo.
was trying to roll around the left side. He couldn't find any space, and the Panthers close in, and
Down the backfield.
we lose
Taking down by number
5 yards
Zach Nielsen.
on the first down carry. 2nd and 15 coming up for the Leopard offense.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. We're taking our time too. Both teams know what's at stake, and both teams also know that, we do want to get out of this healthy. We want to get out of this game as healthy as possible.
So the Leopards come out with trips to the right. Single tailback, and they're going to hand it off to the tailback. He's going to make a man miss, and he has a hole. That's Johnson. He picks up the first down and gets across the 50. Excuse me, that's not Johnson. That's 21. Arian Taylor, a freshman. So we have a freshman in on the carry for the Leopards. Arian Taylor. I saw the 1, but I didn't see the 2 in front. So that's 21 on the carry. First carry of the season for the freshman.
21.
Arian Taylor, and he looked pretty good.
He just got 16 yards.
He did.
Uh-oh.
So nice job there by the freshman, and they'll keep him in the backfield with the quarterback Pipes, and Pipes is going to roll out. He's going to have a man, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get a turnover. It's number 3, Brenton Jackson of North Lamar. He was looking for W.T. Jones. W.T. Jones was wide open. He threw it a little bit behind him, and it just sails into the arms of the defensive back of the Panthers, Brenton Jackson, and North Lamar has a little life.
Man, I'm kind of impressed by that Arian Taylor kid.
You're still on that, huh?
Man, boy. Hey, man, you know how I get when my mind start moving. Let's see what the Panthers come out here. See Stan, the man on the sidelines, pumping it up.
So the Panthers are going to run it on first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Number 32.
They pick up 2 yards on the first down carry. It's number 32 on the carry for the Panthers, Cameron Widner.
Golston and number 7, W.T. Jones.
2nd and 8 coming up. They get to the line quickly. As you said earlier in the game, you thought they might show some urgency, and they do right here on this play. But
now look,
they're going to check over to the
I know we were making jokes
bit.
about Peter Roll and Dove Ace rules in effect. No,
it wasn't a joke. It was a statement.
Yeah, I know. We were cracking jokes, hee hee ha ha. But look, I just looked at this time. If they hold on,
there's plenty of time left in the game for sure. But if the Leopards can continue to do what we did right there on that play, which is make a stop in the backfield, yeah, we might be in good hands. That's all state stand, and we have a late flag going to be thrown.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of extra commotion.
I saw that too.
But no, what I was saying was I'm looking at the time of the time on the clock, their time of possession. Let's say they score, they leave a little bit of time left to, not much time at all. They could play the game within the game. The halftime game, as the guy called it last week in college football. You get 2 scores in a matter of 3 minutes, 5 minutes, That's the game within the game on special teams.
So a dead ball personal foul against the Leopards.
Can't do that.
That'll give the Panthers 15 additional yards. So what was about to be 3rd and 7 ends up being 1st and down and 15 free yards for North Lamar.
Big play.
Do you call it a big play or a big penalty? That's a big
that
penalty.
whole transaction was big. So,
anyways,
they moved to the plus side of the. Wait a minute, you can't do that, can you?
Should be a flag, illegal formation or something, but they don't call it. But the
illegal
Leopards,
motion, right?
Yeah, illegal motion, illegal something, legal shift.
They really
something.
didn't call it.
They didn't call anything. I don't see a flag anywhere. Well, here's one right here. Here we go. There is a penalty marker down at the 45-yard line. So the Leopard sideline was blocking the flag, but there is one directly by Stan the Man's feet.
Stan Wildman Kimball.
Shout out Coach Stan Kimball, the leader of the Leopard defense. defensive coordinator. His second season here at LE. So it is going to be an illegal shift against, actually they're going to call that false start is what they call it.
A few of those yards back.
So it's a false start penalty is what the call is. There was a lot going on there. I don't know what was going on. A lot of men weren't set. Guys moving all at one time. A lot going on.
Yeah, it was a lot going on, man.
1st and 15 for the Panthers. They're going to hand it off on the inside dive. He's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage. It's 32 Whitner once again on the carry.
And number 19,
nice job by number 53, Deatra Martin of the Leopards on the stop. Serlio Curry Jr. also in on the tackle.
He's going to be a player for us in the coming years.
Yep.
He's big time.
2nd and 15 from the 48-yard line for North Lamar. 21-0 is the score still. 6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Panthers are going to run the option. Oh, he pitches it, and the ball is on the ground. Ball still on the ground. Leopards can pick it up. Ball still on the ground. We pick it up. And you're going to be tackled at the 25-yard line. Leopards were trying to come away with a scoop and score, but nobody could scoop it up. Finally,
that's what you love,
number 16, Anthony Brown, scoops it. And he's going to bring it out to the 25-yard line. That's where the Leopards will start 1st and 10.
Those
the 25.
Are explosive plays that you need to win the game. And I'm a firm believer you get 10 explosive plays, that's a runaway in the game. What was that? About 4 or 5 for us right there, maybe? We have a couple interceptions. We're almost halfway there to securing a home dub.
Yep, a lot of time to play, though.
No.
There's still a whole another half
not a time to play. No, it's not a time to play.
A lot of time to play.
And there is a ton of time to play.
So
we have to, just capitalize on their mistakes right here.
Leopard offense will come back out 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Pipes will hand it off to the tailback, number 11, Jaquan Johnson. Oh, Johnson makes his way out of a tackle. It's finally going to be brought down.
Number 8, Troy.
After maybe a gain of 3. So it'll be 2nd and about 7 coming up for the Leopard offense from about the 22-yard line.
That is a hard run by Mr. Johnson.
Spotted at the 23 is where they'll have the ball marked, so it'll be 2nd and 8. Split receivers to both sides. Johnson is still in at the tailback spot. They're going to hand it off to Johnson. He's going to be tackled at the 20-yard line by number 12 of North Lamar, Jackson Hoskins.
That, they have good run defense.
Johnson on the carry.
They see run every day in practice. Probably have had a little time to look at us or whatever.
So it's 3rd down and about 2 or 3 coming up for the Leopards.
Good ground game. I like how we're keeping the ball on the ground. I like how we're controlling the clock. Ball control is a big part of this game.
Here's Johnson on the 3rd down carry. We have a flag going to be thrown from the back judge.
Johnson again on the carry.
And there's going to be a hold against the Leopards. So they'll bag back. Johnson did pick up that 1st down, but it won't matter.
We do great 2 seconds, and then next thing I know, we fall apart. It's okay, though. We'll get it all corrected.
I agree.
Oh, no, it was the young man. He likes to listen to me and Tyler on the radio. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's our butt.
Got some good intel right there from our old OC. Got my man Coy Hoover in here with us. How you doing, bud?
What's up, Mr. Coy? How you doing, man?
Put my man on at halftime. Me and him can talk about what he sees. Can you close that door?
We're going to 3rd down and about a long 3 for the Leopards.
3rd and 3 coming up for the Leopards.
3rd and 3.
So not sure what happened on that penalty, but anyways, it don't matter because Johnson's going to get the handoff. He's going to run it around the left side. He's going to get into the end zone
Absolutely.
for the touchdown. So there was a holding penalty on the previous play, but not sure what happened. Guess they declined it or something as such. But Leopards handed off to Johnson, and Johnson finds the end zone from 19 yards out, and they extend their lead 21-0 with the extra point pending. Looks good, doesn't it, Coy? Yeah, he says, yeah, I like that.
Did you say 21 or 28?
27.
Yeah, 27. Yeah, and with the ensuing extra point.
Correct. So the quarterback Pipes will come out to kick the extra point. W.T. Jones is the holder. Snap is back. Kick is up and good. But we look like we have a flag down on the field. We do.
There's a penalty marker on that play.
Let's see what this could be. So the extra point attempt was good. 28-0 is the score currently, but we're going to wait on this penalty. It's a holding against the Leopards.
That was a big drive for our Leopards to get it across the pay dirt, to add to our cushion.
Yep.
We're up 4 scores. 4 scores from 7 years ago. But
You funny.
I like the crack jokes. But yeah, man. I mean, hopefully Coach Davis and Coach Milner and Coach Kimball, we can continue to keep our foot on the gas, and they keep dialing up different pressures and different, schematically different formations just to keep North Lamar on their heels.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, man. It's good to see former Leopard quarterback J.J. Hampton in the house tonight.
J3. Attaboy.
I think he's like the 3rd all-time leading passer in Leopard history.
Yes.
Deep for the Panthers, number 2 Gordon and number 12 Hoskins.
So here we go.
The penalty on the extra point was a personal foul against the Panthers.
Penalty actually was against the Panthers, according to Mr. Wright, on that extra point attempt. But anyways, it doesn't matter. They just mark yards off of the kickoff here. It's a low, slow rolling kickoff, and the Panthers will fall down on it at about the 18-yard line.
Foster for the Panthers.
They'll take over 1st and 10 from the 18.
18-yard line. So,
Mr. Gill, we got 4:50 remaining here in the first half of play, 28-0. What must you say so far?
We've had a good game plan. It was good to see us actually execute our game plan. Low-key excited to get my man Coy here on the radio in 4 minutes and 50 seconds, see what he's seen from his vantage point. My man Lil Hoove right here. It's my dog.
Looks like a future quarterback. You want to play quarterback, Coy?
That's what he looks like.
What you want to play? What position you want to play?
He's a baseball guy, right?
Oh, yeah,
he's a
baseball
guy.
Okay. You're a Rangers fan? Shout out to the Rangers.
Number 9, on the
So anyways, the Panthers come out 1st and 10. They keep it with the quarterback number 9, Blake Hildreth, on 1st down. Hildreth picks up a few yards. He gets about 3 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 7 coming up for North Lamar.
That was a good dial up by North Lamar.
And here's another penalty. A lot of these so far in the first half. And I think this one should go against the Panthers. But I'm not an official.
Offsides against the Leopards.
Wow. See, I told you, I'm not an official. Offsides against the Leopards is the call.
Okay, for reference, we have been penalized 6 times this half. They've been penalized twice. What'd you say? Yes. What's the line? Huh? What'd he say? No, we can't say that.
Shut up, Donovan. Shut up, Donovan. Can't say that one, buddy.
Oh, man.
So the Panthers are going to run it up the middle on 2nd down and 1, and they get the 1st down by about 15 yards. Nice carry there by the tailback.
Yeah, he did.
Number 34. Brody Stoke.
Stout on the carry.
Stout. My bad.
With a name like Brody,
Yeah.
coming.
And they're going to get to the line quickly, and we have a false start penalty.
False start
Going to be
against the
called
Panthers.
from the far sideline.
They still have 3 more penalties to catch up.
Yeah.
Why are they throwing that flag on us, man?
We're throwing flags tonight. We're almost in double-digit penalties total in just the first half of alone. 3:57 remaining here in the first half. 28-0 is the score. The Leopards lead big against the North Lamar Panthers.
Yeah. Oh, man, Coy sound like he ready to get on the radio. We finna turn up at halftime, Coy.
So they keep it on the ground once again with Stout.
Number 32.
He's going to be cut down by
Winner on the carry.
number
Taken
19,
down by number 9 Ford and number 19.
Sorley O'Creer Jr.
Running north and south, man. He's, every time it's
He's
been
getting
a positive
positive
game.
yards,
Yeah,
for sure.
it's been a positive game.
He's a hard runner. He's a stocky
Now,
guy.
I don't want him to get too many of those positive, I don't want him to stack positive, carries, but
And we also can give him penalties to help out with that, too.
that's true.
2nd and 11 from the 40-yard line. They're going to pitch it. He's trying to get outside, and he can't.
No.
And woo,
Number 2 Gordon on the carry.
almost a close play there, Mr.
Number
Gill.
9 Freer.
I forgot who it was told me today that they can hear all of my emotions when we do these telecasts. Shout out Miss Johnson, man. Shout out Miss Johnson. She was like, I hear you and Tyler, and you just get so worked up. I said, yes, ma'am. Man, me and Tyler love it. Miss Yolanda Johnson, if you're listening.
That'll be a loss of 2 yards, actually 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 15. Clock's inside of 3 minutes down to 2:50. Hildress drops back to pass.
Wow.
He has a man open, and he's overthrown every intended
was
target he's
wide
had tonight
open.
that has been wide open. So
He hasn't completed a pass.
He hasn't. He's had open guys, too, with the same route.
That'll bring up 4th
They
and
just
about
can't
15
connect on
for
it
the
so far
Panthers.
tonight, and it's showing as
Deep for the Leopards.
they're down 28-0, and they have to punt after the incompletion. Number 12, Prevo, and Tavarius Neal will be back deep for the Leopards. So here we go. High punt. Leopards. Oh, it hits one of the Leopards, and Prevo picks it up. He's going to try to stretch it out wide. There's a flag thrown. 2 flags going to be thrown. Prevo's trying to make something out of nothing. He's finally going to be brought down, but may not matter anyway because we have 2 penalties on the play.
That was a heads-up play by our sophomore.
Yeah, but if you're the Leopards, you got to hear that word, Peter.
Peter.
Not even just
And not
return
Peter
men,
Rowe.
but, the guys who are blockers as well.
Oh, absolutely. Is Peter the universal word to get back?
I guess so. Wonder how that happened.
Same way like Riverside. Riverside!
The penalty is against the Leopards.
The penalty is going to be against
Back
the
them up
Leopards.
to the 13-yard line where they'll take over 1st and 10.
So the Leopards will lose yards after illegal blocking penalties. So they'll
Man.
back all the way to the 13-yard line.
We can't go into the playoffs, with the penalty bug.
It's not good to do,
We got to clean this up.
especially against caliber of opponent we might face next week if we win tonight.
It's all right. Get them too.
First and 10 from the 13, and we have a official discussion going on at the 10-yard line. What do you think this is about, Mr. Gill?
Is that kid really that fast? Or was somebody was it
I
a hole?
highly doubt it's that one. But
No, did you hear the ending part of that? Or was it a hole? Was it a hole that made him look that fast? Or they're probably finna start raising the roof, telling these guys, the guys on the clock to.
it's not to that point yet. So I don't know what the discussion was about. But anyways, we resume play. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line for the Leopard offense. They're going to hand it off to number 6, Greg London. And London's going to make a move. He's going to spin out of one tackle. Finally going to be brought down at about the 26-yard line. Senior tailback Greg London.
Running hard.
Yeah, showing some explosiveness on that play.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Glad you brought this lemonade in the booth with us tonight. It's a lifesaver. I'm thirsty.
Shout out to Beyonce. We even got Donnie Darko back there laughing, man. This is crazy.
What does Beyonce got to do with this Chick-fil-A lemonade?
Lemonade song, the Lemonade album.
Nothing to do with Chick-fil-A's lemonade.
Yeah, thank you, Donnie.
I know what you mean.
Thank you.
I knew what you were referring to.
I
knew what you were referring to, but I don't know. Anyways, Pipes is trying to pass it. He's going to throw it deep down the field, and it's caught.
Whoa.
Actually, they're going to mark it incomplete. He dropped it. So he had it. He lost it, though. So that was number 8. Hagen Powers was the intended receiver. So he had it for a second, but I guess he lost it maybe in the lights or as he came to the ground.
He's about to make a big play.
He was. 3rd down coming up. Actually, 2nd down and 10 coming up.
1:52 left. Get to hear about my guys' hunting trip in the morning.
You going hunting, Coy?
Going hunting, Coy. We got a minute for Coy to do his thing at halftime. He said he likes being in the booth with Huff and Gill.
I like that.
I do too. We got us a future broadcast guy here. I love it.
Hopefully we're broadcasting him.
Yeah, me for real.
Here we go. Pipes is going to drop back the pass once again. He throws it in, intercepted.
No, there's number 2.
Once again by the Panthers.
Somebody was trying to take his head off.
He tried to get a hit stick, but he missed, and the Panthers are going to cross the 50-yard line, and they'll have pretty decent field position coming up on the offensive possession. And they have 1:30 to try to put some points up on the board. And if by chance they can do that, they do get the ball to start the second half of play, Mr. Gill.
See, but I went back to our little Peter roll laughs and jokes.
That was 30 minutes ago.
I know, but it's relevant still now, you know. We just had another turnover, and we just have to make a stop. We have 90 seconds to make a couple defensive stops, and then we can get out of there. Isn't that right, Mr. Huff?
I agree.
My man.
1st and 10 coming up for the Panthers after their 2nd interception in a row defensively. So Hildreth is going to drop back to pass. He has a man open. It's caught. That's number 12 of the Panthers. He's going to be short of the 1st down after he slips. Jackson Hoskins.
That's his first completed pass of this game. That was a good one. To Jackson
Hoskins. Actually, he does pick up the 1st down. Fairly close, but he picked it up. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Clock still moving, almost inside of a minute. And they're going to hand it off this time. And a hard hit by number 19, career junior of the Leopards.
Number 32 to Whitner on the carry. Tripped up by number 7, Jones. Number 58, Isaiah Harris.
And
the Panthers elect to call their first timeout of the half. So we'll take one with them. You're listening to Leopard Football here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Merry Christmas.
All right, welcome back to Harrisfield. 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. And the Leopards are going to get a stop
He's taken down again
right at
by
the
number
line of
53.
scrimmage. Number 53, DeAndre Martin.
He's a youngster.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. He's a sophomore.
He
Yep.
was pulled up, number 53.
And he's made
Plays.
a few tackles in the backfield tonight for this Leopard defense. And that's a bright spot to see.
Absolutely. We have a good group of young kids, returning.
So it's third down, and the Panthers are going to pass it, and it's incomplete. Nice job there by Jaquan
Who
Johnson,
was the intended receiver
forcing
for
the incompletion.
Eagles
Number
player
2, Anthony
Leonard
Gordon, was the
Johnson.
intended target. Johnson there step for step, making him feel it once he tried to make a play on the ball. So that'll bring up 4th and 7.
25 seconds left before intermission. This has been Peter rope.
So here we go, 4th and 7 from the 30-yard line. The Panthers are going to go for it, and they're going to blow the play dead. And there's a false start against North Lamar. So that doesn't help their cause on 4th and 7. They lose 5 yards. That'll bring up 4th and 12.
I always like when the visiting team is going backwards. Never like when the good guys are. Isn't that right, Mr. Huff?
Absolutely. In the words of Mr. Earl Gill, absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
4th and 12, and they're going to keep the offense on the field. It's 4th and 12 from the 37, and Hildreth is going to drop back the pass. He's under pressure, and he's sacked.
Hildreth is taken
And guess
down
who it
the
is,
backfield
Gil?
by number
That's
It's that
52.
youngin'.
Avion
Oh,
Avion
Avion, Big A.
Ghosted.
That's my boy.
That's Ghostin on the sack.
I seen Big A today. I was like, Big A, man, continue to make plays, man. You're doing an excellent job for us.
Nice job there by
will take
52.
over
So
first
52
10
and
at their own
53.
41-yard line.
Golston and Martin of the Leopard defensive front, they're playing lights out. And not just them, but
Entire
whole
Leopard
defense. Yeah. 0 points given up so far in the first half.
I'll tell you. Oh, man, Coy Hoover's a smart one.
So I think the Leopards are going to take a knee and go to the locker room up 28 points. And that's what they decide to do. So that'll be the final play of the first half. LE leads North Lamar 28-0 at the end of the first half of play. So we'll take a few seconds. We'll let Mr. Coy hop on with Mr. Gill before we let you enjoy the Leopard Band here at the half. You're listening to Leopard Football here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Dazzlers would like to thank all their Dazzler sponsors for this year who have generously donated to the Dazzlers. Your support has been graciously appreciated this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning Liberty Eylau Leopards Band is proud to present, under the field command of senior drum majors Israel Barker and Roger Latin, our 2023 Senior Night Fun Show, featuring our Leopard Pride Band, color guards, cheerleaders, and dazzlers. We are here to celebrate our seniors as they move through life. And now, let the fun show begin. selection of Stephanie Nelson, T. Randall Taylor, Whitney Johnson, Adrian Bean. Our color guard coordinator is Malik Sanders. The Liberty Eylau High School Band would like to thank our students and parents, the staff and administration of the Liberty Eylau Independent School District, as well as the Liberty Eylau community, hardworking Leopard Pride Band Booster Club, for their work on behalf of our band program and community. To our seniors playing for the last time tonight, or dancing with us, we love you, and thank you, seniors.
Here come the Leopards. We have some local scores of interest. Atlanta 35, Tatum 14. Longview 30, West Mesquite 0. Kilgore 19, Chapel Hill 3. Gilmer 50, Pittsburgh 6. Mount Pleasant 24, Hallsville 21. Pine Tree 7, Texas High 0. Longview Spring Hill 23, Pleasant Grove 42, Van 14, Bullard 7. Sulphur Springs 16, Anna 10, and Paris 21, Maybank 0.
All righty, folks, welcome back to Harrisfield, where it's the start of the second half of play between the Leopards and the North Lamar Panthers, where the Leopards lead 28-0 here at the start of the second half. So an awesome first half performance by the Leopards, looking to keep it up in the second half and secure victory and move on to the Texas State playoffs.
Are you cold, Mr. Huff?
It's a little cold in here. It's cold all in the press box. We've been talking about it up here all night.
Yeah, they got the door open over there. It's a lot of wind breeze going on.
68 degrees in here with us.
Oh, Donovan back there tripping.
It's all good. I got a hoodie on. I ain't tripping. But as the Leopards begin the second half, they will kick off to the North Lamar Panthers. The Panthers will receive the second half kickoff and try to get some offensive production and put some points on the board, as they've had a few big plays in the first half. Quarterback mainly was the offensive threat that they had. He threw 5 passes, only completed 1 of the 5 for about 17 yards. Most of his production came on the ground in the option game and just keeping it up the middle. But here we are. They kick it off, and they're going to field it out about the 35-yard line. They're actually going to have a pretty decent return, almost set up. But they'll push them out of bounds after about a 10-yard pickup on the return.
39-yard.
So they'll take off 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. It looks more like the 39 is what it is, 39-yard line.
Man, I hope everyone can hear the sounds of our voices.
They should be able to.
Absolutely. And, the Panthers are coming out, trying to get on the board, hopefully slice into this Leopard lead.
So here we go. 1st and 10. Come out with 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. They're going to hand it off inside. It's actually the quarterback going to keep it. He might pick up maybe 1 on that carry. Bring up 2nd and 9 for the Panthers.
He ran into a wall right there.
So they're going to hand it off inside to 32, the fullback, Whitner.
Number 12, Hoskins on the carry. He's taking down my number.
Whitner gets no gain on 2nd down, so they'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Panther offense.
Man, we playing some sound defense here, man. I like it.
So 2 plays, 1 yard so far for North Lamar, and it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Leopards looking for another 3 and out. So Hildreth is going to drop back to pass. He's under pressure. He's just going to throw it up and incomplete.
That was some good defense over there.
Yeah, that was nice coverage there by the safety.
Mr. Stanley?
Yeah, number 2, Carter Stanley, with a nice defensive play there. His family is sitting directly in front of us, and they're celebrating. I see they have the fat head cutout of Mr. Carter Stanley.
He's been balling all year for us. Mr. Stanley has done an excellent job on our back end. I mean, you put him in. He replaces a high-level Division I guy, and there was no drop-off. I mean, Carter Stanley has done a whale of a job for us.
So here's the punt. Back deep is Daquan Prevost and Tavares Neal, but it won't matter. The punt sails out of bounds. They'll spot it at about, let's see where he's going to spot it. He's still marking it off. He's going to mark it off at about the 44-yard line. That's where the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. So, get to see the Leopard offense for the first time this second half. 4 touchdowns on the board for the Leopards in the first half. Most of those coming by the ground. 1 through the air to W.T. Jones.
Maybe we can add to our lead here.
So we have a trick play. Prevost's going to throw it deep down the field. He has a man wide open. That's Tavares Neal, and he's going to catch it and run into the end zone for a Leopard touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the night. He had a touchdown on the first offensive play of the game, and now he has a touchdown on the first offensive play for the Leopards in the second half.
That was different.
That was very different. Nice wrinkle there.
I like that.
Prevost came in motion on what seemed to be a jet sweep. He dropped back as he ran, and he had Tavares Neal streaking wide open down the right sideline. And he almost underthrew him, but nice job by Mr. Neal being able to cut on the brakes, hit the brakes, and slow himself down, catch the ball, and then take back off, accelerate, and get into the end zone.
Was that his first pass of the year, Prevost?
Second.
Second pass?
Yep.
I know he was a quarterback, in high school. I mean, in
middle school.
Middle school, sorry.
We did see him a little bit earlier in the season in the Wildcat set. We haven't seen him really attempt any passes. He did this same play one time earlier in the year. I think it was an incomplete pass, but this time it worked to perfection.
Absolutely. That was a nice little wrinkle, man. Maybe that's something we can, build upon heading into next year. Or whatever, the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Keep that wrinkle going.
So 35-0, and we're only a minute and 20 seconds into the second half of play. We had a 3 and out in that minute time frame, and we also had a Leopard touchdown in that minute time frame. So we've only had about 6 plays total in this second half of play so far on the Leopard strike already. 35-0 is the score. Barring anything crazy, the Leopards are looking forward to extending their season another week.
Absolutely. You win and you're in.
So Hadaway will kick it off this time around for the Leopards. Back deep for the Panthers is number 2, Anthony Gordon, and number 12, Jackson Hoskins. He has a lot of SKs in his name.
But now, Mr. Huff, I feel a little bit more comfortable. 5 touchdown lead. Whoa.
So nice return here by number 2 of the Panthers. That's Gordon, and Gordon brings it out all the way to the 40-yard line. So that's about a 20-yard return for number 2, Anthony Gordon of North Lamar, and they'll have 1st and 10 coming up from the 40-yard line. 10:29 remaining here in the third quarter of play. 35-0 is the score. The Leopards lead big against the North Lamar Panthers.
Yeah, that's a little ride back to what county did they say?
Lamar County.
Lamar County, yeah, man, the pride of Lamar County.
So they're going to hand it off inside on a dive play to the fullback, 32, Whitner. He gets maybe about 2 or 3 yards on the carry. Let's see where they spot. They give him 2. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Panthers.
Man, this is I like it, man. 35-0, goose egg on the clock. Had a festive night tonight.
So they're going to run the option. The quarterback thought about pitching it, but the pitch man was covered.
Uh-oh.
We do have a flag thrown.
Face mask?
Possibly.
Taken down by 19, Career, and 13, Hadaway.
Yep, personal foul, face mask. This is the 3rd face mask penalty of the night on the Leopard defense.
Against the Leopards. Give the Panthers a 1st and 10 at the Leopard 45-yard line.
Yeah, man, Stan is cooking up the good stuff out there for the Leopards. It's another penalty against the fighting Liberty Eylau Leopards.
So anyways, 1st and 10 after the penalty for the Panthers. They come out, they run it
Tillery on the carry.
once again.
He is taken down by number 15.
Hand it off to number 5,
Bring up a 2nd and about
Tillery. And he's going to pick up about 6 yards. Pretty decent carry there
That's
by
Mr. Tillery.
Tillery. Yeah. Second and 5. So he picked up 5 on that carry. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Panthers. Clock's inside of 9 minutes, down to 8:47, steady ticking.
It's our orbital man in motion.
They're going to run the dive play once again inside, and the Leopards going to stuff it after maybe a gain of 1. 3rd down coming up for North Lamar.
They use a combination of fresh legs. Like, you know, their game plan is not bad. It's just, you know, they don't match up athlete for athlete the way, you know, everyone. Liberty Eylau is historic for the caliber of athletes that they have, dating back. I mean, you know, just go look in the wall in there. Like, there's people everywhere.
Yeah. So here we go, 3rd down. The Leopards come away with a big 3rd down stop. So they hand it off to the fullback, 24, J.T. Franklin. Franklin's going to be met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Leopards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So one thing I will say, Mr. Huff, is since, we have the stats up here now, they haven't ran big chunks of yards. They don't have a double. They have Rhett Vestal has one double-digit rush, and him and Brody Stout, one for 14 yards and one for 15 yards. Outside of that, everything is in the single digits, and I'm talking about less than 5 yards.
Franklin on the carry.
So they go for it on 4th down, and
Taking down my number 15.
they pick it up.
Parks and number 9.
They pick up the first down.
As I was talking.
That run is a 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
They only needed 3 yards. They get the 3 they need, and it's enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 coming up from the 34-yard line for the Panthers of North Lamar. 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter of play. 35-0 is the score still. LE leads. Big.
I like that, man. I like what you said. We're going to start saying that a little bit more often.
So Hildreth's under pressure. Hadaway closing in on him, and he gets there. Cameron Hadaway with the sack. The senior linebacker of the Leopard defense, and he makes his presence felt.
One of our senior leaders, man. Hadaway has had a heck of a season as well.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a few seasons here in this program. Last season he had over 100 tackles. I think about 120, honestly. And this year, not sure what the grand total will be, but pretty sure he's up there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's a triple-digit tackler every year that he's been here for the Leopards.
Yep. 2nd and long, loss of 10 on the sack. 2nd and 20 for the Panthers. They're going to run an end around. Leopards closing in quickly. He's trying to find the edge, but he can't, and the Leopards drag him down out of bounds. I think that might be Carter Stanley. That is Stanley on the tackle.
Stanley's a baller.
It's a nice job by Stanley tracking the shifty number 6, Dallas Foster, of North Lamar down and forcing him out of bounds. He only got 3 yards.
We are closing in on, their edges. That's a good – man, we really did good this week in our week-long preparation for the Panthers.
So they're going to keep it with the quarterback. He pitches it, and the ball is on the ground. So they run the option once again. Quarterback was being tackled, so he decided to pitch it to the pitchman, and nobody was there to get it. The ball was on the ground, sailed out of bounds. But that does bring up 4th down and about 15. Game clock is stopped with 5:27 remaining here in the third quarter. It's 4th and 15 for the Panthers. Last 4th down play, they got it on 4th and 3. This is 4th and 15. They're going to spread it out a little bit. Quarterback's going to drop back. He's under pressure. He's just going to throw it.
Ooh.
And that'll be a turnover on downs. So there, oh my goodness, there is a penalty flag down. Oh my goodness. Wonder what the flag could be.
Man, that's interesting because, wasn't it kind of play over?
Yeah, I know it wasn't. Intentional grounding. Okay, cool. We'll take it.
Absolutely. Good call, Blue.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything as roughing the passer or anything as such, but we'll take the grounding call. And that'll be a turnover on downs. It's a nice job there once again by the Leopard defense. Forcing a turnover on downs. Getting the ball back over to Britton Pipes and the Leopard offense.
After the intentional grounding, the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 at the Panther 49-yard line.
So the Leopards will start on the positive side of the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
Yeah. A little under 20 minutes left in this contest.
So they're going to hand it off to the tailback. That's the freshman,
Taylor on the
21.
Nice run. There is a penalty on
Arian Taylor. He's a freshman for the Leopards, and every time he's carried the ball tonight, it looks pretty good. It's been a first down.
A first down, boy.
It's his first varsity action of the season. And he looks pretty good. So the penalty flag goes against North Lamar, and the Leopards decline it. It was offsides against the Panthers. Leopards decline it, so that will uphold the previous play. That is enough for the first down. Nice job by Arian Taylor picking up the first down. He picked up 13 yards on the carry. Freshman's up to 31 total yards so far in the game on 2 carries. And they're going to hand it off to him once again. They're going to meet him at the line of scrimmage this time around. Nice job by the Panthers closing in quickly.
He's still running hard, though.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't going down fairly easy at all.
To be a young buck. Looking good out there.
Yep. I believe our junior varsity team finished their undefeated season last night, capping the season off 10-0 or 9-0. I don't know how many games they played, but how many ever the total games they played, they went undefeated. So
yes,
shout out to
our
junior varsity team and the coaching staff who coaches the junior varsity team. I know Coach Fowler is a part of that staff and a few of the other guys. So shout out to all of those guys. So they're going to hand off to Taylor, the freshman, once again. He's going to get around the right side. He's going to pick up another first down. But here is another flag being thrown on the field, as we've had all night. A lot of dirty laundry.
Nice run. We have penalties on the play. Taking down the number 5, Tillery once again.
So let's see what the call is going to be. Might be holding.
Man, that Taylor kid's impressive.
Yes. We've only seen 3 carries, limited sample size, but he looks pretty good.
He looks really good. It's really good. Maybe springtime's coming up.
So the penalty was a hold against the Leopards. That'll negate the first down. I'll back them up a few yards. It's 2nd and 12 instead of 1st and 10. 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 35-0 is the score. Leopards come out with single receivers to both sides. They're going to fake the hand. Actually, no, they're going to hand it off to the tailback. Oh, he has a huge hole.
London on the carry.
And that's number 6, Greg London. On the carry, Greg switched it up on me. He didn't have that long sleeve on in the first half. That's why I didn't know who it was at first.
Got a little cold on Mr. London.
A little chilly on him. So nice job by Greg finding the hole and showing his burst of speed. Picking up the first down. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line coming up. Game clock still rolling. Leopards rolling too.
Leopards are rolling. Leopards are on fire. See how jovial we are and we're like drumming people by 5 touchdowns? This feels good.
So they're going to hand it off to London once again. He cuts it back inside. And he's going to push the pile forward, and he's going to get close to the first down marker. Let's see if they give it to him.
After a run like that, come on.
The official is looking. They're not going to give it to him. They're going to say it's about a half yard short. So nice job by Greg. Running hard, showing speed, showing toughness.
Absolutely. Greg looked good out there, man. And the fact that we're like controlling the game on the ground, that's Liberty Eylau football.
Yep. 2nd and 1 coming up after the 9-yard carry by Greg London, the senior tailback, who's had a phenomenal senior season. I think he's rushed for over 600 yards in his senior campaign. They're going to give it to him once again. He picks up the first down. He'll be down at maybe the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal coming up for LE.
We are, at least we're not playing from behind the chains.
Nope.
It's the name of the game.
So we're closing in on the end of the end of the third quarter. The game clock is inside of 2 minutes, down to about 1:40.
Leopards are knocking.
It's 1st down and goal. Pipes is going to fake the handoff. He'll keep it, and they're going to close in on him. You can see Jaquan Johnson just a little upset. I think he wanted the handoff. That was his own read. Pipes decided to pull it and keep it himself and couldn't get anywhere.
Pipes, good heads-up play. I think that was a low snap. It looked like a no from.
Yeah.
Just just made the most of what he
I think
could.
Johnson was just frustrated because he saw the gap along the right side over there, and
Yeah.
that's what happens sometimes.
Absolutely.
But anyways, it's still 2nd and goal coming up from the 10. Clock is inside of a minute now. 35-0 is still the score. The Leopards lead against North Lamar Panthers. This time they're going to hand it off to Jaquan Johnson. Johnson, he's going to push the pal inside the 5 down to about the 2.
On the carry. He's taken down at about the 1-yard
So
line.
the man gets frustrated last time for not getting the ball. They give him the ball this time, and he takes the frustration out on the defense.
Makes a play.
3rd and about.
Versus 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line coming up. We will probably see one more play here in this 3rd quarter of play. There's about a 15-second difference between the game clock and the play clock.
I think we're going to see a good dive here from Mr. Johnson.
Wouldn't be surprised.
6th score of the game.
They're going to actually line up under center and get a quarterback sneak, and Pipes keeps it and finds the end zone himself. Braden Pipes with a 2-yard touchdown from 2 yards out. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. And the Leopards extend their lead 41-0. Extra point pending. Pipes will stay on the field and kick the extra point.
This is a good lead for us, Mr. Huff.
So, I don't know. Look like we might go for 2. I don't know. Now we're going to kick it.
Johnson snapping.
They huddled.
Jones holding.
Thought about it for a second or something, but they're going to go ahead and kick it. Pipes is the kicker. W.T. Jones is the holder. And we have a timeout on the field by the Leopards. They were missing a player. They only had 10 men on the field. So they had to call a timeout to save some time to get the 11th man on the field. So, Mr. Gill.
What's up? You want to know what's going on the island? Is that what you're asking?
I don't want to know that one.
Okay. What are you asking, Mr. Huff?
Barring anything crazy here,
Yes, sir.
if you're the Leopards,
Are you ready for Thursday?
I guess so. I guess we got to be
Oh, you're going to make yourself available, Hollywood?
now. I
Okay,
don't know.
cool.
That's a good question.
Oh, here we go.
We'll see.
Barring anything crazy,
Barring anything crazy for sure.
I hope me and you, well, Five Guys is closed now. We can't eat there.
Really?
Yes.
In Longview?
Just had a burger for Five Guys.
Shut your mouth. They
Yes,
closed?
we're not eating there.
Man.
So, barring anything spectacular, hopefully me, you, and our third wheel of our media team,
Yeah.
we will mosey on down 59. And as Coach Surratt said, it will be a family affair, didn't he?
That's
family
what he
reunion.
says, yeah.
Little family reunion.
Family reunion. So, snap is back, kick is up is good on the extra point. The Leopards extend their lead 42-0. 18 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter of play. We'll just stay right here as this will probably be maybe about 2 quick plays, hopefully. And we'll go to the 4th quarter of play. But pretty impressive performance so far tonight by the Leopards. 28 points in the first half of play. They've scored 14 points here in the second half. 1 a pass from Daquan Prevost to Tavarius Neal, and then just a few seconds ago, Braden Pipes found the end zone from 2 yards out on the quarterback keeper.
That was a good play. Just the fluidity within the offense, like going under center, hurrying up quick. My beloved university refused to go under center in the goal line. So I get it.
Martin, please report to the ticket booth. Home side ticket booth. Amanda Martin, report to the home side ticket booth at this time.
So 18 seconds remaining. Leopards come out to kickoff. Number 13, Cameron Hadaway.
Gordon and 12, Hoskins.
Kick it off to North Lamar. Number 2, Anthony Gordon is back deep to return for the Panthers, as well as number 12, Jackson Hoskins. Ball's going to be fielded at the 15-yard line by number 2, Gordon. Gordon's trying to reverse field. He's trying to make something happen. He's going backwards. Leopards going to let him get a few yards before he's finally going to step out of bounds. So that'll stop the clock with 5 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Carter Stanley with the stop on the kickoff.
He was pushed out of bounds by number 5, Coleman.
A lot of commotion going on.
A lot of commotion going on.
I was watching the commotion.
I'm watching
down
on
here.
our sideline too.
Oh, okay. I was watching the one. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on our sideline, and there was something going on the far sideline as well. A lot of extracurricular activity going on.
I don't call it that.
I do.
You know, school's getting shut down for commotion out here.
Extracurricular activity. So here we go. They're going to pitch it to the fullback, and he has a nice carry. He might have picked up the first down. He did. And that'll be the final play of
Did you see that little
the third quarter.
Little head move he did?
I did see it.
Nice little head move, Vestal.
So at the end of 3, 42-0 is the score for the Leopards. They lead big. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the final quarter here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability.
All right, folks, welcome back to Harris Field. It seems as if we're having some technical difficulties with the radio, so if you're listening to us via the radio, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Not sure what's going on between the connection here at the stadium and back at the station, but we'll try to get that resolved.
Absolutely, yeah. We want all of our fans and listeners, we want you to hear this. We want you to hear the
Second and 7 for the Panthers currently. And they're going to run a pitch play, and he's going to get a lot of yards. He's going to cross midfield. He's at the 20, the 15, and finally going to be pushed out of bounds. That's Tillery on the carry for North Lamar, number 5. And he has a nice explosive play, and that might be the most yardage they've gained all night for sure.
Absolutely. What did he get to the 20?
He got to about the 15-yard line for sure. So he's actually at the 17 is where they'll spot the ball. 1st and 10 coming up for the Panthers from the 17. They'll pitch it out once again to Tillery. That's not Tillery this time. That's 12, Hoskins. And he's going to be met after a gain of 1. So he tried to get as much as he could.
Hoskins with the hard run there.
So 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line for North Lamar. 10:33 remaining in the ball game. They're going to pitch it to number 2. He's trying to get it out wide. Cuts it up and picks up more than he should have. Nice job there by number 2, Anthony Gordon, the tailback. Panthers trying to get some points on the board.
Yeah,
I think that fog is coming from the outside, Mr. Gill.
Yes, sir. It's getting a little stiff in here, sir.
Yeah, I think so, too. So we have a Leopard down. I don't know what happened, but falls as they get set to the line. And so as they tend to the injured player, we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with the final 9 minutes of this game here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and all
right, welcome back. It's second down for the Panthers. They're going to drop back to pass, and it's intercepted by the Leopards. And we have a return set up. And he's going to be brought down close to about the 25-yard line. That's about the 23. That's number 9, Carlos Ford, with the interception. And the Leopards have a penalty on the play. So let's see what the penalty flag will be. Pretty sure it'll be after the play, maybe, hopefully. Or they're going to call a hold on the return is what they're going to call.
Penalty on the good guys.
So it'll be a hold against the Leopards.
Like we had a penalty against the Leopards on the return.
So the Leopards will back to the 5-yard line. And that's where they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 5 following the penalty. But nice job there by Carlos Ford coming away with the interception. Panthers were driving on that drive. That was the most productive offensive drive for the Panthers tonight, and the Leopards stole it away from them.
I might have to stand up like you, sir, because I can't see a thing.
No better up here either.
No, I can't see nothing.
So 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 5-yard line. They're going to hand it off to the tailback. I believe that's number 11, Johnson. Trying to catch the number. That's 21, actually. The tailback, the freshman tailback, Taylor, Arian Taylor.
Another strong run by Arian Taylor.
Yep.
Looking like Arian Foster out there on the ground.
Freshman has 5 carries. He has almost about 50 yards on those 5 carries. Almost about 10 yards a carry for him. 2nd down and about 3 for the Leopards. 9 minutes, 22 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 42-0 is the score. LE leads North Lamar. Leopards come out with trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Pipes is going to hand it off. And they're going to meet him in the backfield. He maybe loses about 1. It's Taylor once again on the carry, the freshman. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Leopard offense.
Makes sense why our sub-varsity teams are so good if we got guys like that on it. Mr. Taylor's a baller.
So 3rd and 3 from the 12. 8 minutes remaining. Oh, high snap. Pipes pulls it down. He hands it off to Taylor. Taylor makes a man miss, and he picks up the 1st down.
Taylor on the carry again.
Nice run there by the freshman once again. And if you're the Leopards, you got to like what you're seeing out of this youngster.
Yeah, he's running hard, and he's a downhill runner. Like, that's what I feel like we need. We've missed for a few days, a few games.
So Leopards will have 1st and 10 from the 19 coming up. Play clock's down to 10 seconds. Got to hurry up, get set, get the snap off.
The band it sounds great.
So I asked about the cage earlier. They're up and rocking now. The cage and everybody is up here at Harrisfield tonight. So they're going to hand it off to the freshman once again. He's going to get the 1st down and a lot more. Taylor, that's Arian Taylor. But there is another penalty flag on the play. So we'll see what this might be. The call might go against the Leopards. Hopefully not, but we'll see. There is a North Lamar defender down. He's up now, walking off.
Blindside block against the Leopards.
Blindside block against the Leopards is what the call is.
Never want to put anyone in harm's way.
Well, the officials are just slowing the game down at this point.
Yeah.
Just to be honest with you.
Mr. Huff said he's ready to get home, catch some shut-eye. Got a flight to Dallas in the morning.
Definitely extending the game at this point. 7 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's 42-0. And we keep having penalty flags being thrown.
Yeah, I mean, for me, they're just prolonging my bluey and bottle-making adventures.
Well, hey, I can't relate.
Can't relate. Like the one time I was talking about roaches. Mr.
I
Huff
can't
said,
relate.
I can't relate. I said, oh, you never seen a roach before. Okay.
Never in my life.
All right, whatever. Ain't no roaches in the dome.
Can't say what I want to say, but I'll say I haven't seen them.
Can't relate.
But I know people who have. First and 15 coming up.
Man.
Uh-oh, miscommunication in the backfield for the Leopards. Unfortunately, Pipes just falls down on the ball. We lose yards, but better losing yards than losing the ball.
Absolutely. I mean, at least with that small loss, you know, the clock still runs. I don't know if it's my breath or Donovan's breath, but I can't see anything. It's about 6 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock.
6:45 for sure. I think you're just a little, you need some glasses too.
I do, but what? And now we have our head of maintenance yelling at me.
Trying to help me out here.
Putting my fingerprints all on the window.
No, he's trying to tell me how to avoid it, but
oh, okay. Yeah, it's all right.
I think we've done what he's mentioning to us. But anyways, Leopards don't get much on that previous play. It'll bring up 3rd down and long, 3rd and about 15 coming up for the Leopards. Clock winding inside of 6 minutes.
It's a good feeling for those guys down there in maroon.
So 3rd down coming up. So they're going to hand it off inside to Hadaway. Hadaway is in the backfield this time. And Hadaway is going to get maybe about a yard on the 3rd down carry. So I guess they're going to let senior Cameron Hadaway get his shine in the backfield a little bit, but that'll bring up 4th down.
He's a big part of our defense. He's one of our vocal leaders. He's one of our weight room leaders.
So Britton Pipes, the quarterback, will drop back to punt. Clock's at 5 minutes, steady rolling. 4th and 17 from the 12-yard line. So pretty decent punt by Pipes. It's going to be picked up by number 6, and he's going to be hit hard by number 13, Cameron Hadaway of the Leopard defense.
I told you.
So 4 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the ball game. As we said, the winner of this ball game will advance to the Class 4A Division II state playoffs. And the winner of this ball game will match up against
the
9-time state champion Carthage Bulldogs.
It's all right, man. Everybody believes, man. As long as we go out there and, you know, if we get our hits in when we can, I think that, you know, I mean,
uh-oh, what you got going on here, man? You all right?
Man, it's hot. My hat fell off. There's a lot going on. But, yeah, next week should be fun, man. It's going to be another fun contest.
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Games. Oh, man.
We're going to Oil Town.
That's the worst. Thursday night games. Got to get up and go to work Friday morning.
Yeah, and speaking of Friday morning, if you know a veteran, please come out to our Veterans Luncheon here at Liberty Eylau. It's at the Patty Davis Library. It's going to be great. We have food. We have some games, some entertainment. Please come out if you can. If you know a veteran, please tell them, hey, Liberty Eylau has you covered for lunch today, and come check us out. And it's going to be a grand time. I'll be there. waiting to greet all the wonderful veterans of the Liberty Hollow community.
I don't think I'll be there, Mr. Gill. Can't agree to that one.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Panthers has 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Ooh, he's getting, whoa.
So
Bestel is on the carry for North Lamar. Bestel picks up a few yards.
Man, hopefully Donnie Darko can join us next Thursday, man. I'm gonna put you on the road next week.
Yeah, it's UIL. You don't get streaming rights to the games for playoffs.
Didn't we stream it last year?
We, as a school district.
Oh, yeah. I got to pull those strings again. I forgot. You're going to have to catch me Monday. I got a lot going on out here.
So, yes, we will have to work out the details about streaming and all that next week. With the playoffs, the UIL does not allow streaming from certain platforms, and so there is a possibility that this game could be streamed next week. There is a possibility that it could not be streamed.
I'm going to get on it.
I know
Monday
you're going to get on it, but I'm just telling the people the logistics that goes on.
Stream.
We have to get a permit from the UIL to stream playoff games.
Absolutely.
Any sport.
I remember last year, it was like pulling teeth, man. It was crazy.
Yep. So anyways, that was fumble on the play, and guess who recovers?
Big A.
The Leopards.
My boy Big A, man. That's Big A's brother.
Yeah.
You know Big A?
Yes, I know him. But
yeah, man. Big A and Lule.
I don't know if the viewers know him as Big A.
What'd you say?
I don't know if anybody knows him as Big A that's listening to us. They're probably wondering, who is Big A?
Austin and Alex. They're like, Earl said our government name.
2:19 remaining here in the ball game. 42-0. Leopards come back out 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
Might have to get some guys from that 99 team, 2016, to come down and speak this week.
So they're going to keep the freshman in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Taylor. Taylor maybe gets nothing on that carry. Hopefully he didn't lose anything.
I hope not.
They actually mark off a yard, so he loses 1.
1:50, Tyler. What are your plans for the rest of the night? Go home, go to sleep. Oh, yeah, you got to catch a flight in the morning. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Going to bed, buddy.
Yeah, I got to go watch Bluey, man. Change some diapers. Can't relate. Donnie Darko, how you doing, man?
So we got the tuba song being played here at Harris Field. What you know about the tuba song?
It is.
I said, what do you know about the tuba song?
What, Arkansas? The high school that I attended, I think we perfected the tuba song when I was there. Uh-oh.
So here's the freshman once again.
And he wants
Taylor.
I like that. Did you see him not shy away?
Yeah, he wants the,
I like that.
The contact.
Yeah.
So nice job there by the freshman.
Absolutely.
Taylor. That'll get the game clock inside of a minute.
What do you know about the tuba song, Mr. Huff?
I mean, I've been at Liberty Hollow all my life. I know a lot about it. What do you mean?
Okay.
So 59 seconds. Clock still ticking. I'm sure the Leopards will line up maybe in the victory formation, take a couple snaps, and celebrate what is a milestone for them.
Absolutely.
Going to the playoffs once again. This is what, the 3rd year in the row that the Leopards have made it to the playoffs.
Man, I just want to throw this out there, man. With 36 seconds, man, I know there's some leopards in heaven smiling down because we made it to the playoffs again.
Yeah. Think about it. Just a few weeks ago, a lot of people probably didn't think we would
they
be
did.
in this
a lot
position.
of people, man. A lot of people let go of the rope. They were piling it on us. I know somewhere in heaven, Coach Ream smiling down. My Leopards made it again. My Leopards made it again.
So we just have seen the final play of the ball game, and the Leopards were dancing on the sidelines, celebrating a little bit. They're excited. They come away with a senior night victory for these senior guys, but not only that, they advanced to the playoffs.
Yes, they did.
Playoffs?
Hey, in the playoffs. Playoffs. And a lot of people didn't think we were going to make it to the playoffs, but we did. And this is the 3rd season that I've been talking about all year long. Man, I ain't going to lie, man. It took some bumps and bruises to get here, but we're here now. We're in the 3rd season, and I'm so happy we're here. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? We made it to the third season. He's not even looking at me. He's happy too. We're all happy.
So shout out to the Leopards. Shout out to the players, Coach Davis and the staff on a successful game. Come away with a big victory. 42-0 is the score. We appreciate you for listening to us once again here on Texarkana Game Day and 107.1 KTFS. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Until next week.
See you Thursday. See you Thursday.
Be looking out for more information about the playoff game via all social media of Liberty Eylau ISD.